Hey guys, so we're gonna take our foundation and we're gonna take a damp beauty blender and we're gonna kind of dabble the foundation all over our face. And then once we're done doing that, we're gonna start blending it in. And when you're blending it in, you really want to make sure that you get it onto your neck, onto your ears, into the hairline, and on your eyelids as well, so that everything matches in color. Next, we're going to be using some powder and a big fluffy brush. And for this, I use a lot of powder, and that's because I have a really oily face. If you're more on the dry side, you don't have to use as much powder as I'm using. But just make sure that you have a nice even coat of powder all over your face and anywhere else that you put foundation. So your ears and your neck as well. Make sure it's all just very evenly blended. Next, we're going to brush out our eyebrows. So just take a nice spoolie and just brush out your eyebrows if need be. And then we're going to take a eyebrow pencil to fill in our eyebrows. But first we're going to sketch out the shape first, and then we're going to go back in and fill them in. And make sure that in the front of your eyebrows is slightly lighter than the end of your eyebrow, or else it's just going to look like you took a Sharpie and drew them on. Mine do slightly look Sharpie-esque, but we're going to ignore that fact. And remember that eyebrows are sisters, not twins. So if one looks a lot better than the other, it's okay. Next, we're going to prime the eyelids. I use a lot of primer, but I just really want to make sure it stays. Now I'm going to take a finger and blend that in up to the brow bone. After this, you're just going to take any light colored eyeshadow. So I'm taking one from my smoky palette, but I'm just taking the whitest color there, and I'm going to put that, I'm going to focus it underneath my brow bone, but then I'm going to put a light layer of it all over everywhere that I just put the primer as well. But you want to mainly focus it underneath your brow bone to really make your eyebrows pop. And I'm going to take these two light brown shades and I'm just going to mix them together and then stick them into my crease as a transition shade. Any light, medium light brown shade will work for this. And just make sure it's matte. You don't want any sparkly transition shades. I'm just taking a clean, fluffy brush and just blending out the edges to really make sure it seamlessly blends outward. Next, I'm just going to take a dark black eyeshadow. This one's from Urban Decay called Creep. This one is sparkly. Doesn't matter if it's matte or sparkly. I'm just going to put it on the outer corner and blend it in. Really smoking out the eye and blending it into that previous transition shade. Now we're going to take the gold shade. Make sure you get a very sparkly and pigmented gold shade, and we're going to pack that all over the lid. This is the main focal point of your eye makeup, so really make sure it pops. Now we're just going to take some mascara, and I already put on my lashes and did my eyeliner because my phone was dying, and also I kind of messed up my eyeliner a lot, so we're just going to ignore that, but those just kind of appeared. But so we took some mascara and put that on to help get the eyelashes to stick to my real ones, and then we put eyeliner into the waterline on the bottom and the top, and then we put on mascara on the bottom lashes. Now I'm taking a compact brush and just putting on my contour, and then I'm going to go back with a fluffier brush to blend this out more seamlessly. This is more to get a harsher line, but you can use whatever brush you have. I'm going to take that on the cheekbones, and then we're going to go up to the forehead and just minimize it, make it look smaller, and then we're also going to do the same to our jawline. Also forgot to mention this earlier, make sure that you do a dramatic wing with your eyeliner, because this is what we did last year and it just looks best with this makeup. Next we're going to use the darker blush that comes with the makeup. This is actually someone from the teams last year. I never bought this. Sorry for whoever's I stole. But yeah, and then we're just going to put that on the cheeks and blend that into the contour. And now last but not least, we're going to put on some highlighter. I'm doing a more light gold shade, and we're just going to put that onto the cheeks, going up to your ears, right above where you just put that contour. And make sure you blend it out so you don't just have one straight line of contour or of highlight. And then I took it on my pinky and put it on the bridge and tip of my nose as well.